the benefits for my team were so numerous, you know, for little builders to have support, to have someone there that, you know, to run workshops for them obviously, but really to be there to hold their hand, which is what I had when I started my doTERRA business. And I just really appreciated that. And I don't think I would have, you know, my doTERRA business would have grown as much if I hadn't had that one-on-one support. So just having had that myself and being able to give that to other people was so, so good. And there's a lot of, you know, we ran lots and lots of workshops, but I think there was a lot of people that hosted workshops that had no intention of building, but having myself there, or myself and my family in the vicinity, and seeing what that looked like day to day for a family running a doTERRA business, I think that was super beneficial as well. So it opened up people's eyes to what this doTERRA business was about. So the benefits I saw throughout my doTERRA team was more than just me visiting people's private houses and doing workshops out of area. It was more, it brought the team closer together. It enabled my leadership and mentoring skills to definitely grow. And just the sheer number of workshops that you do back to back, you just grow in the way you present, you grow in the way you mentor, the way you speak about the business. Everything just grows without you having the chance to overthink anything, because you're on to the next thing. And when I first started running my business, and you know, for the first 6 to 12 months, it was all just about me running the business, me leaving the home, leaving my 3 little kids to run my doTERRA business, to run workshops. And so it was all me. But once Diamond Club started, there was just the sheer workload it forced us as a family to come together. So we had the little kids making the welcome packs, and my bigger kids setting up. They know how to set up for a workshop, how to put the oils into rainbow colour, how to put the paperwork out, and even my husband taking mentoring calls with people that had questions, or new builders or established builders, because I just couldn't physically get to the phone. So I think overall as a family, that was so amazing to see in Diamond Club, that it went from a one-man band to like the Von Trapp family. It's like anything in doTERRA when you're running it as a business, it's a choose your own adventure. So you can go really, really hard, or you can just run your own race. And I think in my head, I had such great expectations of myself during Diamond Club that me doing this 4 months was just full on for me, but that was my choice. So when I was thinking about doing Diamond Club 4 months before the qualification started, I knew that I wanted to do it, but the main thing that frightened me was how was I going to keep this family running while I was doing Diamond Club, because I knew that there was travel involved, and it's going to require a lot of my time. So we had a lot of discussions. We made sure that our inner circle family members knew what Diamond Club was, because people just, up until that stage, I didn't really know what this doTERRA business was. So we educated them on what this Diamond Club meant for our family, and that we needed support. I filled the freezer up with meals. I got a cleaner. And we just had lots of discussions of what this would look like, why we were doing it with the kids. So they knew that Mummy was running workshops, or we're going to have to go on long car drives, but this is why. So for anyone that asks me about Diamond Club, anyone considering doing it, I say you must do it if you can possibly do it. Even if you think you can't do it, if it sounds too big and scary, it's not, because you can design your Diamond Club to suit your family. I know a lot of people do Diamond Club where they still work full time. I was lucky enough to have annual leave that I could dip into, but you should definitely do it. It brings a kind of magic to your doTERRA business that you cannot get any other way, I don't think. There is a magic attached to that Diamond Club. It builds a momentum in your team. There's so many positives from the community that you build within your team. It really reinforces the community to obviously the number of enrolments. So you see the momentum building in your team. And for anyone considering doing it, they should definitely do it. The momentum of Diamond Club really flowed through like a wave through our business. And I still feel like we can feel it now months later. And we were able to maintain the rank of platinum. We've been able to maintain it ever since. And even though I had a 3-month period where I had terrible morning sickness, I could still maintain my business. Purely, I put it down to Diamond Club. So the one thing that I would say to people, especially mums, there's a lot of mums in this business, is that doTERRA brought me a very great sense of ease in my business, because I had those 4 months of no guilt. I had permission to have no guilt as a mum. You know, I didn't have to make any excuses of why I was running my business or staying up to all hours on the computer or leaving the house or leaving little kids, because this was a 4 months leave past for me as a mum. And it really was to benefit our family. But for me, I felt that real, just letting go of all that guilt was amazing. And I don't think I realised how important that is to mums in their doTERRA business, because I mentioned it at leadership on the stage, and I hadn't really given it a lot of thought until it came out of my mouth at leadership. And then I walked off the stage and there was this mum there in tears hugging me. I'm not sure who it was and I don't remember her, but I remember her saying, "Thank you so much for saying that. I really needed to hear that." And I got goosebumps now, because that just brought it home to me that, yeah, that's what Diamond Club, that was part of the magic. People wanted to come to Diamond Club workshops because it was the Diamond Club and it's that magic, but your team wants to host workshops for you, which is part of that Diamond Club magic. And then the other magic is that, for me, the people in my family gave me that permission to run my business without the guilt, which, yeah, is the secret to the success, I think.